Captain Forest here, and in today's video I got my boy HotshotAB on the channel doing a collab video. We're going to be discussing and going over both these combatants to see who would win more often than not in a cross-verse situation. Archie Sonic versus Barry Allen, aka The Flash from DC Comics. Now if you guys are new to my channel, please leave a like, comment down below and subscribe for further content. And also if you're new to HotshotAB's channel, his link will be in the description. Please, I highly suggest you jump over there and give him some love and give him a like, comment and subscribe to his videos of course. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead, jump right into this. HotshotAB's going to go ahead and talk about Sonic and his scaling. I'm going to jump over and talk about Flash, and then we're both going to chop it up and see who wins more often than not in a cross-verse situation.
Hey guys, HotshotAB here, and I'm going to be going over Archie Sonic's speed and scaling and what he's done in his comic book run. I'm going to be going over attack potency first, and then I'll talk about his speed, so let's get into it. So, Archie Sonic becomes supersonic with the power of the Chaos Emeralds, and then the power rings are a byproduct of the Chaos Emeralds that are stated to blink out existence and allow Archie Sonic a short boost of power. The Archie Sonic multiverse is made up of or contains extra dimensional worlds, so this would mean 5D scaling for Archie Sonic's multiverse. And then the Chaos Force is stated to be a higher plane of existence, so this would mean 6D scaling minimum. And then the Chaos Force binds all planes of existence. And then the Archie Sonic multiverse exists in the Image multiverse or Imageverse. And the Image multiverse contains 20 dimensions. And Archie Sonic, it is confirmed that he can destroy the entire multiverse, like Image multiverse and his own multiverse. So since Archie Sonic's multiverse connects to the Imageverse, this will make his multiverse like high hyperversal or infinite dimensional, but high hyperversal. So him being able to destroy it is a high hyperversal feat. So this will make him a 20th dimensional being. And then the Chaos Emeralds can destroy the Sonic multiverse. And Archie Sonic's multiverse is confirmed to contain no limits, like it is infinite. And then Super Sonic alongside Mega Man is able to battle Sigma 3, and Sigma 3 was powered by 2 universes, and Sigma 3 is stated that, or he states that he is a god and he's going to transcend Archie Sonic's multiverse and go beyond it. So since the Archie Sonic multiverse is infinite and it's an infinite dimensional like structure and his cosmology, like so since his multiverse is high hyperversal and Sigma 3 stated he was going to transcend and go beyond it, that would make him an outerversal being in my opinion. And then since Sonic was able to beat him, and then Archie Sonic, when continuing his comic book run, he also acquires a new form, Ultra Sonic, and he is vastly stronger than he was when he fought Sigma 3. And in his Ultra Sonic form, the reason he's able to acquire this form is because of the Super Emerald, and the Super Emerald is stated to be stronger than the Chaos Emerald. So we can see that Archie Sonic has some outerversal levels of scaling. Now I'm going to go over speed briefly. So Archie Sonic was able to defeat Solaris, who is the god of time, and then he can use the Chaos Control to rewind time in his Supersonic form. So in terms of attack potency, I think he should have outerversal levels of power. And then in terms of speed, since Archie Sonic throughout his comic book run has proven he can easily, move through time with his raw speed alone. And then, he fought a being who's beyond that, and then he can stack on like Ultra Sonic with the Super Emerald. I think he should have high and measurable levels of speed in my opinion. But so yeah, that's Archie Sonic scaling, and now I'm going to pass it back to Captain.
There are feats that were performed by both Barry and Wally where they were racing so fast that they were tearing the fabric of the multiverse. This feat in question should at least be bleed tier or higher, but this feat already gives both of them outerversal scaling due to its placement in the DC cosmology. In fact, if you haven't checked out my DC cosmology video, I highly suggest you do so folks. Links will be in the description. We can get both Barry and Wally higher than this though. Both Barry and Wally were able to run so fast that it was being felt throughout the whole microverse. The Green, the Godsphere, and Highfather even mistook that as being power from the Source Wall. So right there and there, we have some higher ranges of power for both Barry and Wally, putting them both in the outerversal, high outerversal, boundless, and even extraversal tiers of AP. Barry himself has a direct feat where he was able to beat up an anti-monitor and beat up his armor, and this anti-monitor was from a different Earth/creation with the use of his infinite mass punch. This is also indirectly an impressive speed feat for Flash indirectly too. Okay, so that's going to round up AP. I'm going to go ahead, move over and talk about speed. He easily has irrelevant speed. Barry has blitzed and tagged Reverse Flash. This same Reverse Flash is able to travel through multiple temporal dimensions. Barry has also blitzed Superman. Superman himself was able to move inside the source, which contains no direction. And Barry was also able to outrun Death itself, which was impressive. He was able to outrun the runner. And Barry is able to enter and run inside the Speed Force, which is an alterversal realm, as the Speed Force is above the Bleed. Now the Bleed itself contains the Rock of Eternity, which is consistently shown to be beyond space and time, with it also existing in it all possible dimensions, showing that the true form of it is not just beyond normal space-time. As the Bleed surrounds and contains everything in the Orrery, it should contain the Shining Tower, which is stated to be located in the middle of existence, and the Shining Tower contains the concept of a concept. Now to summarize this, the Bleed is alterversal, as it at least exists on the same level as the Time Stream, while also containing the Rock of Eternity and the Shining Tower. So easily right off the bat in terms of like speed, that's some solid speed scaling, solid irrelevant speed arguments for the Flash. Really impressive. So let's move on to his hacks and abilities. So as a speedster, with his connection and power of the Speed Force, Barry is able to perform a lot of interesting hacks, such as stealing the kinetic energy from his opponents, rendering them immobile. He is able to vibrate his molecules and phase through objects and cause them to blow up. He can also negate other people's intangibility, and Barry has also phased through Green Lantern constructs. Like other speedsters, he can BFR you into another dimension or back in time, like very far into in like centuries, which is very impressive. And he can literally just leave you so far back into the past so you won't even get back. He can also BFR you inside the Speed Force and leave you there. He can also spam and barrage of punches entwined with his speed, and he can also perform the infinite mass punch himself. Barry can also vibrate and reverse the effects of injuries that occur to his body, such as Supergirl breaking the Flash's nose, and he was able to reverse some transmutation that happened to him when he touched some water. And the Flash is able to throw lightning as a projectile at his foes. And lastly, the Flash also has a causality type 2, so it's very difficult to put him down.
So now I'm going to be giving my verdict on Archie Sonic versus the Flash. I think in terms of attack potency, I think the Flash has superior attack potency. I think he's fought more powerful opponents, and I just think he has higher attack potency, like better feats. He's shown more than Archie Sonic, so I think the Flash takes that department. I think in terms of speed, I think the Flash is faster, but I think Archie Sonic can press him and keep up with him a little bit. Like when he's in his ultrasonic form, like at his max power, I do think he can press Flash a little bit, but I think Flash, due to having better speed feats and more crazier feats, I think he would eventually overwhelm Archie Sonic in terms of speed. And then Archie Sonic's hacks, I don't see that really working on the Flash, because I think he would have resistance to it. So how I see this fight going is, like, I see Archie Sonic like going into a supersonic form, and then the rewind in time and some of his abilities that he would try to use on the Flash wouldn't work. And I think the Flash would overwhelm Supersonic, and then he would go into his ultrasonic form, and then I think the Flash would still overwhelm Archie Sonic. I think the Flash would take it because of superior attack potency, fighting stronger opponents, and, you know, having better speed feats. But thank you, Captain, for having me on this video. I had a really fun time doing this battle.
So, going off both these combatants and what they bring to the table, when it comes to attack potency, more often than not, I gotta give this to Flash. Flash easily scales higher into the alterversal, high alterversal, and boundless and extraversal ranges of attack power. He easily trumps Sonic when it comes to AP. Now, as for speed, if we use like immeasurable speed stuff, you could make the argument that if the Flash is casual, Sonic could keep up. But when we look at Flash's more impressive feats, he has more feats of having higher layers of immeasurable speed, he has higher layers of irrelevant speed, so he can even go far beyond Sonic's pay grade when it comes to the speed department. So even in the AP and speed department, I gotta give this to Flash more often than not. Now, in terms of hacks and abilities, Flash has many win cons. He could simply steal the kinetic energy from Sonic, leaving him motionless and unable to move. Even with Sonic's super forms, it's not going to be enough. The Flash still has AP, he can still go in, his hacks will work just fine. Flash has a lot of resistances as well. He has his own acausalities, which can also help him stay in the game, and he can just do many things to Sonic. He can BFR him to the Speed Force, steal his speed, phase through him. Many options for Flash in this situation, and more often than not, I gotta give victory to the Flash. He could just literally just one shot due to the massive AP difference, infinite mass punch, or just a barrage of punches. And the Flash also has precognition, so he'd pretty much just read Sonic like a book. So more often than not, I gotta give this to the Flash. Way too many advantages going into this fight, and he can just pretty much just trump anything Sonic does. But that's my thoughts. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment down below, and of course subscribe for further content. Make sure you guys check out HotshotAB's channel, his link will be in the description. But anyway, it's been real. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.